Alright, welcome back to what have I been watching. I've only watched about like 4 movies. I know it's been a while since I've recorded one of these videos, and yes, I'm recording in a different setup because I want to see how you guys like this. If you like this angle, let me know. I will record more videos like this. But the reason why is I've been busy with school, different things. Also, I run a third channel now, collecting ink, and I do hunting videos every Tuesday now. So if you want to see those videos, check out that channel. And I've just been working on all kinds of other projects. And I also, my theaters just reopened. So if you want to see my review of Tenet, which I finally got to see in a theater, that's coming soon. More reviews of movies that are now playing in theaters coming soon. So if there's any films that you want to see me review that are now in the theater, stay tuned for that. But let's talk about some films I watched. So let's start with the first one I watched, which was Starman. This is a Shout Factory Blu-ray release. It's got Jeff Bridges in it, and it's a John Carpenter movie. I didn't know anything about it. I just saw this cover at Walmart. I think it was like $5, something like that. Beautiful cover, honestly. Look at that cover. And like, or you could do, since these are Scream Factory, which is reversible. This is a weird Scream Factory because it's a Shout Factory release. Scream Factory is a sub-label of Shout Factory, but this is a weird film to put in that. I watched the film, didn't know anything about it. I really liked it. It's got some really cool things about it, but I didn't know anything about it. I think that was a really good way to go into this because I didn't know what to expect, and I feel like if you watch like a trailer, it might give you the wrong impression about this movie because it's a space movie. It has to do with like aliens and stuff and space, but it's also a romance kind of road trip love story movie, and it's actually really good. And it, John Carpenter is a fantastic director. Majority of his films are fantastic. And this is one of them. It came out after Big Trouble in Little Chinatown was a bomb, and he made this movie kind of as a more appealing type movie. This movie kind of feels like kind of like a Spielberg movie at times. It feels like E.T. or like more reminiscent of Close Encounters of the Third Kind. It feels a lot like that, actually. But I really enjoyed it. I think it was a really well directed movie. The score was really well paced. The performances were all fantastic. Just everything you love about John Carpenter is in this movie. And if you're a John Carpenter fan and you haven't seen this movie, I recommend it. Then I watched Armageddon. I've actually never seen Armageddon. I think this was like $5 at Best Buy. Yeah, it was $5 at Best Buy. I think I needed to watch this movie, because this is a movie that is very, it's referenced in pop culture. I've been in classrooms where we're just talking about science, and they're like, it's Armageddon, and I'm like, cool, I have no context for what this is because I've never watched Armageddon. And I like Bruce Willis. This is a Michael Bay film. It's a very odd film for Michael Bay. It feels like a Michael Bay film, and then it doesn't. It feels more like, what's the director of 98 Godzilla for an Independence Day? I'm forgetting his name. Well, I have Independence Day here. No, I don't, because I used to own it on Blu-ray, and then now it's in like a 4K collection, so it's over there. I'm trying to think of his name. He's very good at like big dumb explosion movies, and it kind of felt like that. It didn't grab me. I didn't like it. It's a very dated movie. It's not very fun to me, and this is not a type of film that I would want to watch. It's not a terrible movie. It's okay, but I don't think this movie is going to stay in my collection. I don't think I'm going to keep it, but yeah, Armageddon. Uncle Buck. This is a John Hughes film, which I love John Hughes, of course. Which I didn't, before I bought this, I didn't realize Macaulay Culkin's in this movie. But he's in this movie. It's got John Candy in it. Rest in peace. I love John Candy. He's a great comedy legend. This was also $5 at Best Buy. It's just a fun, quirky comedy about this uncle who returns to kind of be with his family, who all kind of detest him. They hate him, and just kind of what goes on with that. And it's a fun movie. It's really funny. It's not like some great comedy, but I think if you know what you're in for and you like John Candy, it's a great one to watch. Especially if you have like no other movies to watch, because most theaters aren't open in most places. Weathering for You. This is a new G Kids animated film, or not a new anime film, but it's a new one. It's a newer one to me, I guess. I haven't watched this one. It's directed by the director of Your Name, and here's the thing: this and A Silent Voice are two films that I've pushed off from ever watching. Your Name, especially. No, sorry, Silent Voice especially, because they're both films that everybody talks about, everybody says the same things about, everybody loves them, and I know that if I sit down to watch them, I will not like them as much, and I just can't understand the overhype for movies. If a movie is good, say it is good. Explain why it's good. Don't overhype it and say the same 5 freaking sentences everybody else is, because it gets old. This is just completely true, which, but so I haven't watched those films. It's not that I won't ever watch them, it's just kind of I put them off. I haven't watched them yet. I will one day. So don't feel like, hey man, he's not gonna watch Your Name, this great anime film, and he calls himself an anime connoisseur. Did I even say that right? I don't even know. But I liked this movie. It was the music in it was great. The pacing didn't do much for me. Kind of weird, more magical element didn't really grab me as much as it grabs other people with Your Name and things like that. But it was okay. I enjoyed it fine enough. It's a film. The thing is about Your Name, actually, the director actually did come out and say, people need to stop watching my movie. They're watching it too much. So even he admits it's kind of overhyped. I'm not just trying to be like some douchebag, I guess. It's like, but but yeah, I will definitely have to check out Your Name at some point. And don't come in the comments and tell me it's on Netflix, because I'm sure it is, but I'm not watching it on Netflix. I don't watch any film that I can buy somewhere else on Netflix. I'm just saying. I don't. All the films I watch, I actually watch in physical copies of movies, or I go to digital or something. I really don't like using Netflix for that kind of thing. I think streaming services really should only be used for their original amount of content. Some people might disagree, but that's just me. So, especially since they're killing physical media, which is something I feel is very important. If you notice, this is a whole shelf full of physical movies, down to the very bottom. Over there is a shelf full of physical movies and books. In that drawers over there, it's got other movies, CDs. I got a shelf in the closet full of movies. I have a lot of movies. So, just saying. But yeah, I absolutely love my beautiful collection here. So shiny. But yeah, let me know if you've seen any of these movies. What have you watched recently? Stay tuned for more reviews coming to the main channel. I am going to have a video talking about all the films that I'm planning to review this week. I want to do that every single week, have a week update of videos I plan for the week, and talk about that. So at least for my main channel. Anyways. Alright, we're gonna put you back here, and we'll see you guys later.